Hi Year 2, today we're going to be counting in hundreds, tens and ones. So I've got some beans here and we're going to count how many we have all together. So how many hundreds have we got? We have got 200, okay? So 200. How many tens have we got? So in Born and Junior School, to help us with our times tables or help us with our counting, we sometimes use our piano fingers, okay? So let's count how many tens we have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have got 5 tens. 5 tens makes 50. Okay, and then we have 3 ones, which makes 3. So in total, we have got 200 plus 50 plus 3, which makes 253. So we've got 253 beans altogether. So today we're going to be using the resources to help us represent, to help us show that number, okay? So I've got some resources down here and we're going to choose the most suitable ones to help us represent the answer. So we've got some multi-link here, we've got some counters, some place value counters, we've got some objects, we've got some base 10, and we've got some 10 frames. So we're going to be using base 10 today, so you are going to be using base 10 to help you represent your answers, okay? So we need to make 253. This is a 100 square. So 100, 200. Then we get our tens. We remember 5 tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. And then we need 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. So we have just represented this using the base 10. So now we're going to be looking at some other numbers that we're going to represent, but we're not only just going to represent it using the base 10, we're also going to put it into a part-whole model, okay? Don't worry if you don't know what a part-whole model is, because we're going to be doing lots of them in year 3, but if you do, then that's fantastic. So with our part-whole model, it helps with our partitioning. We're going to see how many hundreds, tens and ones we have got in each number. So our number here is 214. So let's think about our place value grid. We've got our hundreds column here. How many hundreds have we got? Well, we've got 200s here, so we can write 200. How many tens have we got? Well, we've only got 1 10, so we can write 10. And how many ones have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. This can be our ones column. So all together, we've got 214. 200s, 1 10, and 4 ones. 214. Okay? So let's have a look at this number then. In your part-whole model, we always put the total at the top, okay? So let's find out what our total number is here. So let's, like we did with the others, let's start with our hundreds column. How many hundreds have we got? We've got 300. So if I put the number like this, 300, how many tens have we got? We've got 2 tens, so 10, 20. And then how many ones have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so would that be my number? Does that look like 328? It looks a lot bigger than 328, doesn't it? Okay, that's why it's really important that we put the numbers in the correct place value column. So we've got our hundreds, we've got our tens, and we've got our ones. So we've got 300s, we've got 2 tens, and we've got 8 ones. So our total number is 328. So now we can partition that number to show how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones. So 300 looks like this, 300. 2 tens, which makes 20, and then 8 ones, 328. Okay, so you're going to have some part whole models out on your desk today, and you are going to have the base 10, and you're going to be doing this as your task. Okay, let's do one more together. So, how many ones have we got here? We've got 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then we've got 53. So remember, in our total part up here, we write 253. Okay, and our question says, how many ones are there? Well, in this question, this answer, we've got 3 ones. Okay, and then to put it in our part whole model, we'd put 200, we'd put 50, and then we would put 3. Okay, and if we want to put this on our number track over down below here, let's see. We've got 100, 200, like up here, 210, 220, 230. And then we've got, if we're counting in our tens, 240. You can count with me if you think you know it. 250. And then we have 251, 252, and 253. Okay? So we've got our base 10, we've got our part whole model. We've represented that number. And we've realised with this question here, there are 3 ones. Okay, so your task today, you're going to make each number using base 10 and then put the number in your part whole model. You're going to find the value of 3 so that's still going to be your first, sorry, that's going to be your first task, okay? I've already done one for you. I'm going to show you what it needs to look like on your desk, okay? So this will be your task, 426. You're going to get the base 10 from your classroom, make 426, and then you can put the number in your part whole model. Your teacher will have the part whole models ready for you to fill in, okay? So you've got these 3 numbers to do. If you then complete that, you can then complete question 2. And this one is you need to find the value of 3 in each number below using the part whole model to help you, okay? So if we take this one as an example, 137, we're going to make 137 and then see what column the 3 is in. What does the number 3 represent? Is it 100, is it a 10, or is it a 1? And you can show your teacher that or your class friends that by using the resources to help you. Okay? So I know you're going to be fantastic at it. You can take pictures of your work and then you can ask your teacher to send them to me for me to have a look at. Okay? And I can't wait to see how you get on.